Hey, welcome to this video. Today we're going to discuss the 9 reasons that you should be using pink grapefruit essential oils. If we don't know each other, my name is Zach Miller, the Organic Nerd. So let's get into the information. What are essential oils? Well, essential oils are highly concentrated versions of natural oils in the plant. So how do they extract those oils out of the plant? Well, they use a distillation process. And there's 2 major types that they use. They use a cold press, which is no heat. It's basically pressing to get the oils out. Or nowadays they use kind of a poking to expose the capsule where the essential oil is. And the other method is steam, where there's heat used. There's steam that's used. Now, if I had to choose between cold pressed and steamed essential oils, I would choose cold pressed all day long. And the reason being is there's no heat that's involved, so the heat won't jeopardize the integrity of the essential oil. Now, heat, steam, that might degrade the integrity of the oil, degrade the potency and the quality of the oil. So if you could do cold pressed, highly recommend it. So when the oil is extracted from the plant, it possesses the exact fragrance, the properties, and the healing benefits of that plant. Now, for those of you that aren't new, haven't been around essential oils have been used for centuries as ancient medicine. That's right. Predating, the late 1800s and backwards, people used essential oils as their medicine. Now, the late 1800s and forward, everyone's moving towards a synthetic, pharmaceutical brand, which we all know doesn't really do much. So essential oils can do a lot. The best method of delivery for essential oils is aromatherapy. And aromatherapy is done either with a diffuser, where the oil hooks directly into the diffuser, or there's other diffusers out there that are a little bigger, and you have to pour water in them, and then you add the essential oil into them, and they diffuse it out into the air. And by diffusing it out into the air, you then breathe it in, and it goes down into your lungs and then through the capillaries and all throughout your body. So I highly recommend, if you're going to do essential oils, aromatherapy is probably one of the best. That's how I feel. The second way of doing it is you can actually use a carrier oil like jojoba oil or fractionated coconut oil. Make sure they're both organic. That way you're eliminating the dangerous toxins, the heavy metals, the pesticides. And what you can do is you can mix it up in these little roller bottles. That's how I do it. So there's a little roller bottle. And what I do is I put in 2 drops per 5 milliliters of jojoba oil. So 5, fill it all the way up with this, and then put 2 drops of essential oil in here. You can shake it up. You can roll it on your wrists. You can roll it behind your ears. You can roll it on your feet, your sternum, behind your necks, all good spots. And what the carrier oil does is it carries it through the skin to deliver the oil, the medicine, the healing, however you look at it. So those are the 2 main ways that I recommend, is a carrier oil plus the essential oil, or diffusing it into the air. Now, there are people that do ingest essential oils. If you're going to ingest essential oils, make sure that it's food grade quality. And also make sure that you're looking at a chart on how many drops per ounces of water. I don't recommend ingesting it because some essential oils actually eat at the stomach lining and actually cause holes in the stomach lining and also toxify the liver. So I don't recommend ingesting. I recommend aromatherapy, dispersing it into the air, or carrier oil, rolling it on. So how do you choose the best oils? Before we get into the 9 reasons why, let's touch a little bit on how do you choose the best oils. Because there's tons and tons of oils out there, and my recommendation is USDA organic. Now, why USDA organic? Because it's regulated, there's standards. Hey Mike, thanks for joining us. Hey Beth, thanks for joining us. There's standards to the essential oil. And when it's USDA organic, you basically are free of all the dangerous toxins, the heavy metals, the pesticides. But there's also companies out there that self-certify. And what that is they, as a company, certify the essential oil saying it's X, Y, and Z. Now, you want to stay away from those companies that are self-certifying because they're biased. The company can say whatever they want about the oil, how it's the greatest thing on the planet, it's so pure, it's so clean, and you want to stay away from that. You want to go towards third-party evaluation, third-party regulation, so that you know you're using the safest, highest quality oils. So, you know, we talked about cold pressing and we talked about steam. Those are the only two ways that you can extract oils and still be certified as therapeutic grade. Now, like I said before, highly recommend the cold press over the heat, but those are the only two ways. Now, there's a bunch of different ways they can extract essential oils, but those are the only two ways that are therapeutic grade. So what are the benefits? Let's get into the benefits of pink grapefruit essential oil. So they're naturally high in antioxidants and phytochemicals that reduce oxidative stress and disease-causing inflammation. Now, in pink grapefruit, there's about 67 compounds that make up of it, but there's two superstars. And the two superstars are D-limonene, which has antioxidant properties along as it helps counteract the effects of free radicals, and free radicals actually damage DNA and lead to cancer. So D-limonene is probably 88 to 90% of your pink grapefruit essential oil, and it's by far the superstar. The other superstar is vitamin C. So those are the two superstars, but as we go through, all the benefits of pink grapefruit essential oil are all the phytochemicals and the antioxidants that are in that. And now let's get into the 9 reasons. So you're probably all anxious. What are the 9 reasons? So the 9 reasons that you should be implementing pink grapefruit into your daily routine is, number 1, weight loss. It aids in weight loss. It stabilizes blood sugar. We talked about the phytochemicals. They actually help reduce insulin levels. And if you can have insulin levels go down, the body will actually use food as energy versus storing it. So high levels of insulin, the body has a tendency to take some of that food and store it as fat, versus if you can get insulin levels down, the body will actually use that food as energy and not store it. So that's huge. I mean, that should be big enough. All right, we're done with the live. See ya. Just kidding. Before we go any farther, if you're getting amazing value from this live, go ahead and hit the like button and hit the share button. Let's get this out there, that people don't have to be taking pharmaceutical drugs anymore. They can actually look into modern medicine, which is essential oils. Now, I have to throw a disclaimer out there real quick. If you're on medication, don't get off it thinking that essential oils are going to solve all your problems. Talk with your doctor, gradually implement it in. So with that being said, hit the like if you're getting value. Leave me a comment, any questions you have, and hit that share button. Let's get it out there. So back in. So weight loss. It also, the phytochemicals and the antioxidants actually boost metabolism. They activate enzymes in your saliva and in your gut that actually help break down brown body fat. So that's huge. It reduces bloating. It's an excellent diuretic, and it helps the lymphatic system, which, if you can help the lymphatic system, it's actually going to drain the lymphatic system out, which when you do that, you're going to shed water weight and you're going to detox your body. So when you detox your body, it actually is going to help you lose weight. We're not going to get into the fat and the insulation and the harmful chemicals and all that kind of stuff, which stop people from losing weight. But grapefruit's great for losing weight. It's also great for melting away cellulite. So it actually detoxifies the skin and increases circulation. So if you have a high quality beauty product that's for cellulite, you're going to notice there's probably pink grapefruit essential oil in that product. And the reason being, detoxifies the skin, increases circulation, which is going to help decrease cellulite. So For weight loss, how can we use this? Well, we talked about diffusing it. We talked about rolling it on. And you can roll it on your stomach. You can do it on your wrists, behind your neck, on your sternum, on your feet. All great places. So let's move on to number 2. I apologize, the neighbor, he's got a noisy car, as you can hear. So the second reason you should be using organic pink grapefruit essential oils is it's an antibacterial, antifungal. So in 2011, there was a study that was published in the International Journal of Food Service and Technology that actually showed the oil to be powerful against killing many types of bacteria, including E. coli and Salmonella. In 2009, there was also a study done that found that grapefruit essential oil killed 4 different types of molds. So this is awesome because now you can throw away all those harmful chemicals that you clean your house with, and you can start using pink grapefruit organic essential oils to actually clean and sanitize your house. You can also use pink grapefruit in a diluted form, and it helps heal wounds and clean out cuts and for bug bites and mosquito bites. It's also been found that if you inhale it through the diffuser, or even opening up the bottle and just taking a deep breath of it, it's actually, studies have shown that it can actually help fight against nasal and respiratory infections. So there's just 2 reasons why wouldn't you want to incorporate pink grapefruit in your daily routine. The third one is it actually helps fight acne and keep your face clean. So, overproduction of sebum by the skin oil glands and clogging of the pores is actually what causes pimples. So, the organic pink grapefruit essential oil can decrease the production of that sebum. So by decreasing that, your pores aren't going to get clogged as much. And by using this, in your daily facial cleanser, you can drop a few drops in, or like I said, you can take some jojoba oil and put about a tablespoon in your hand, drop in 2 drops, rub your hands together, and clean your face. It'll actually clean the dirt, the oil, and dead skin cells from your face. It helps fight infection and prevents against acne scars, as well as decrease inflammation. When you get that real hardcore acne, your face is actually inflamed, your skin's inflamed. So this is a great product to clean the dirt, the oil, and bring down that inflammation. On to number 4. If you see me grabbing stuff, these are just my notes. I don't want to forget anything. I have a tendency to do that if I just talk off the cuff. So the 4th reason why you want to incorporate pink organic grapefruit into your daily routine is it relieves PMS symptoms. That's right. Dude, talking about PMS symptoms. For all you dudes out there that are married or have girlfriends, man, greatest gift you could give them. So due to the blood dilating effects of the oil, it actually helps alleviate PMS cramps, muscle pain, headaches, fatigue, and bloating. So all you have to do, add a couple drops in your nighttime bath, boop, boop, boop. Or you can actually put it in with some jojoba oil or fractionated organic coconut oil, and you can actually rub it on your wrists, on your feet. We already went through all that kind of good stuff. Number 5 is it assists in digestion. So studies have shown that the oil actually promotes production of bile and gastric juices, which actually help aid in digestion. The phytochemicals actually increase the blood to the digestive organs, intestines, and other organs that help with the digestion process. So increases bile, increases gastric juices, and increases the blood to all of those organs and intestines that actually deal with the digestion process. So what you can do is some of it, in the coconut oil or jojoba oil right on the stomach, massage it in, or diffuse it into the air are going to be the 2 best ways that I recommend. Number 6, it actually is an energy booster. So, just taking the bottle, oh man, it smells amazing. And just smelling it like that, or diffusing it into the air with a diffuser, actually affects the chemicals in the brain and certain parts of the brain that actually increase alertness and focus, and also decrease brain fog as well as sleepiness. Now, it also helps fight adrenal fatigue symptoms like low motivation and sluggishness. So, carrying on to number 7, it's actually an amazing hair tonic. So this oil, organic pink grapefruit, it actually reduces the grease, adds volume and shine, and protects against sunlight damage. So what you could do is just take this, a few drops in your shampoo, a few drops in your conditioner, or squeeze some out, drop or two, boom. So amazing for hair, a hair tonic and improving hair. Number 8, boost circulation. Some of these are kind of repeats, but it boosts circulation. It increases blood flow throughout the entire body, not only the organs. It decreases inflammation, not only on your face, but in your body as well. It can help aid in doing that. And it actually dilates blood vessels so they can actually hold more oxygen. Number 9 is it boosts the immune system. Now, after we've gone through all of this, I'm sure that you probably know it boosts the immune system due to the vitamin C, the high levels of vitamin C in it. Along with the D-leminin photochemical antioxidant. It increases the immune system, fights against free radicals. We already talked about that. Free radicals damage cells, lead to cancer. Protects the cells and the body against harm done by various antioxidants and toxins in our everyday environment, which, premature aging, degeneration of tissues, as well as macular degeneration and nervous disorders. So that's the top 9. If by now going through those top 9, you're not like, wow, I need to really incorporate organic pink grapefruit into my life, I don't think anything's going to. I highly recommend it. It's man, I love essential oils in general, and just, doing the research on the different things that it does and knowing that now, man, it's such an amazing, amazing, amazing gift from nature and God. So that's all we got. So I'm Zach Miller, the Organic Nerd. Thanks for joining us, and come back again. We do these regularly. Have a great night.